We're ready.
Yeah.
We think we're ready.
Are we?
You know, it's a B plus team, but I think we're A minus.
We'll see how today goes.
Oh, we're not
And
saying
make
sure we could qualify.
We earn it.
Oh, we have to earn it. Oh, well, I hate to earn things. I mean, I just want it given to me. And why wouldn't you? Well, why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
I mean,
Good morning, everyone.
yeah.
Good morning, Erin. Thank you for being my Liz today. I
Yes.
appreciate that. She's in nice, warm
She's
Mexico. Who, what?
On a beach, yeah.
She's on a beach. Well, you know, we could put on our bikinis and go out in the snow. Maybe not? You know how you feel about
I
that?
think I'll pass.
Okay. Hard pass or just maybe lightly?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Medium pass.
Medium. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like medium passes are great. You know, I feel like this table leg over here is kind of in my way.
Is it?
Well,
Do
just
you
a
need to
little.
come over more?
You want me to sit on your lap?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to. Because I love my Erin. I love me my Erin girl. No, but welcome. I feel like I haven't been here for Village Vibes. It's been 2 weeks because 2 weeks ago we had a lot of snow, and so I called Liz and I said, "Don't come in." So, and you know, I haven't watched it yet, but I was gonna ask Liz when I talked to her, because we had our check-in. So we did a goal thing at the beginning of the year and said, what would you like to accomplish this year? So Liz said a few little things. I have one quilt that I would like to have quilted. Now, Erin, I have to say that Erin, I have to swear her to secrecy because I took her in my house yesterday.
I got to see the inner sanctum.
I don't know if you call it that or not. I was just, because I keep telling the girls, you know what, you guys, I can't even quilt this because I can't even get to my Gemmel, and I don't think people believe me here.
It's true. It's true. But yeah, everything that's in the way is just delightful, though. Like it's not.
It's a lot.
It's treasures. It's treasures. So
I was talking to Brooke last night for a second, and 3 of those machines that are there go to 3 of my girls that don't have one yet. The other 4 already have one, but 3 of my girls don't have a featherweight yet. And so my goal is to get those done, and then we're gonna come down here one Sunday a month, and we're just gonna sit here with my girls. You can come.
Nice.
You can be a girl and come sit with us.
Okay.
I mean, you are a girl. You can.
I am a girl with a featherweight.
You are, and so
Yeah.
you could come and stitch with us.
Okay.
We would invite you because you're fun. We'd let you come be a Leslie. We would do it.
I've seen the room, so
I know. So now I have to make you
Yeah.
one of my own.
so I don't tell.
Right. So now you're. Yeah, it's pretty scary in there. But so I was talking to Brooke last night. And I said, yeah, I just have to get those machines out of there, and at least 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the other.
You don't know.
No. I'd like to say a number, but you know, I'm not even sure. Okay, enough blabbering. So this morning we're really excited because Miss Erin got to go to QuiltCon.
Yes.
So much, we live vicariously through you guys. I mean, oh my gosh, the pictures that she sent to share with us and the stories. Oh my gosh.
It was fun. One of the most fun things I did not anticipate was just seeing the clothing that everyone made to wear.
Right.
Like the bags, the jackets, shoes, pants.
Wow.
There were like jumpers.
And you know, that's probably like one of the few places you could really wear them. I mean, I don't, we have customers that come in all the time that have their beautiful quilted jackets on, but not really so much other than that. But when we would go to Quilt Market, same thing. You would see all of these decked out. You know, there's one lady, and I'm not sure, and I can't remember her name. She used to make dolls, and she is quite the colorful character. Oh my goodness, the things that woman would come to Quilt Market in.
Yeah.
She was brave.
Well, nothing is too outrageous.
No.
Yeah.
And
it's
and
amazing. I love it.
That's where you can do that and really get away with it.
An entire dress made of yo-yos.
I would be afraid my yo-yos would fall apart.
Well, she did tell me that she has different colored slips that she wears.
Oh, good.
So that it kind of changes the look of it. Because it's, you know, there's
yo-yos
holes.
are kind of fragile. There are holes, and they're kind of fragile.
But,
yeah. Well, that's. I'm glad she wasn't wearing nothing underneath, because
Mm-hmm.
then if your yo-yos fall off, you're in real trouble. Right? Well, I lost my yo-yos. Hold on, guys. I gotta go back over there and pick that up off the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know, right? And you took amazing classes.
I took one class from Libs Elliott. She is
amazing.
She's amazing. These are some blocks from the class that I took.
Look how beautiful those
It's
are.
from her electric pineapple
I love
pattern. It's just kind of a lot of modern quilting is kind of a modern spin on traditional blocks.
Yeah. with different fabrics.
Yes.
You know, a lot of solids, which Libs are not. I love this. This is kind of these are Libs's fabrics, and they're not. And they may look solid in the picture, but they're really not. There's cute little like speckly dots thrown on. Like, did you ever do the painting where you did the? It's kind of what this looks
Little
like.
Jackson Pollocky.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. And then a little bit of a grungy kind of. I mean, they're just beautiful. And then the solids that come in and make it really look like a modern quilt.
Yeah.
And that's. I love that they're doing that, because there's not a lot of modern quilt patterns. You know, they are mostly traditional ones that they've made larger and use the different
It
fabrics.
just completely changes
It really
the look
does.
of a block.
It really does.
To make it huge.
To make it huge. So what size are these blocks, Erin?
24.
Wow, those are. And how many blocks are in your whole quilt?
So I am ambitious, and I'm doing the mega size, which is 16 blocks.
Oh,
So I've got 6 left.
Wow. Oh, girl,
I'm getting there.
you are getting there. And so, did you use a ruler on this, or did you just? I mean, there really isn't a ruler that big, right?
No, the way that she's got it
perfect.
set up is you can just use just a regular, your 6.5 by 24 to trim them.
Or you can come down here and use the AccuCut.
Yes, we did have a day
We did have a
cutting
day.
all of the strips for this with the AccuQuilt, and it made it so much easier. Oh my gosh,
yes,
it saved me. Yeah.
Well, and your poor little hands that are having a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
So we do have the AccuQuilt cut machine in here, and we do rent it out. You do need to make an appointment though first, because we have to make sure there's not a class or something going on over here, so that you can have, and we'll just help you get it set up and everything. So if that's something you're interested in, just give us a holler and let us know. We've got strips, we've got squares, we've got apple cores, hexagons. I mean, there's lots of different shapes back in there. We'll get more.
I
now
want to
that you
look
can
at
get
them.
to it. Yeah.
I want to look at more of them and see.
Yes, you can, because there's some pretty amazing
It
ones.
really
in
was
there.
helpful to use that to cut those.
Yes. So
Yeah.
this is beautiful. I love that. So was this a 1-day class or 2-day class or all 12
It was
days?
3 hours.
It was only a 3-hour
We got
class?
one block done.
Wow. Wow. That is good. I'm impressed, girl. Good job. Good job. Well, what else did you bring to show me today from your
So
fun
speaking
trip?
of
They have their own?
they have their own magazine that they put out just for QuiltCon.
Oh my gosh. I did not know.
Yeah, it's got a few quilts that were accepted, and then it's got some patterns and
so the only place you can get this is at QuiltCon?
yeah.
Wow.
So the featured speaker was Tara Fawnin, and she uses a lot of traditional blocks in modern ways. So that was really fun to see some of her quilts.
Oh, wow.
Like a log cabin, but just keep going.
Just keep going, right? Just keep adding
Yeah.
around and around and around. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Because, you know, we old ladies, we like the traditional blocks with the traditional fabric. I mean, you give me a reproduction fabric and I'm just
Yeah.
happy as can be. But I love that we're doing something to keep bringing in these younger people like you, because they don't necessarily always like our dark and dirty ones that we like, but the patterns are the same. So when people come in and they've got their bright, beautiful fabrics and they're like, okay, I'm gonna need a little bit of help on this one, I can help them because it's a traditional block. So that's a really good, that is a really
And
good
she
thing.
uses
Wow.
machine quilting, and she adds hand quilting, and it was really fun to just, like, I felt inspired just seeing all of the quilts there. And
So how many quilts do you think were there, Erin?
I could tell you if I read this magazine.
A lot, right? there were probably a lot of quilts.
There was
So a beautiful big quilt display and classes and vendors booths.
580.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot of quilts. Wow. How long has QuiltCon been going on?
I am not sure.
Yeah, I'm not either. I know it's been several years, and it changes places, right?
Yes.
It's not in the same place. And so and do they do it once a year or twice
Once
a
a
year?
year.
And where is it next year?
It is in Raleigh next year.
Nice. Have you already made your reservations and
I
everything?
have not.
Oh, well, you have a half a minute. Because when will it be?
I think it's the third week of February every year.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's always the same time, just a different location.
Yes.
Nice.
So
nice.
so Tara Fanon she had her own quilt exhibit within the quilts, but she also was the featured lecturer, and it was really amazing. But one of my favorite things that she said was, you don't need to know what you're doing in order to do it.
Oh,
And I
really?
liked that, because there's so much joy in diving into something that you don't fully, and I feel like that resonates with a lot of maybe newer quilters that don't know what they're doing, but they're still gonna try and do it.
And I love it. And you know what I love? So when I started quilting, there was no internet. Really, you had a phone held to your ear if you wanted to talk on a phone. There was none of this stuff. But so clear back then, it was like if you wanted to learn something, you just had to hope that there was a book out there, or that you had a nice mentor that would come in and say, let me help show you how to do that. Unlike some of us that just flew by the seat of our pants and then afterwards looked at their stuff and went, oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting.
Well, I think that's how a lot of improv quilting works too, is you don't necessarily know what you're doing. You just start going with it and see what happens.
Funny you said that, because one of the blocks that Donna and I are doing for Second Saturday, I had it drawn out and one of the blocks was turned one way in it. Well, when Donna went to put hers together, she turned it around the other way, and guess what? We like it better that way. So happy little mistakes happen all the time. So don't get so hung up on mine has to look just like this, because what if you just turn that block? You might like it even better. So there are no quilt police here.
No.
We don't judge. We say, good on you. That one is beautiful. We like it. We like it.
I did want to show the best in show quilt.
This is so amazing.
So there's a statue in South Dakota that's 50 feet tall, of an indigenous woman. This is the
Look at that.
This is the statue.
That's the statue itself.
And
oh my gosh.
a fantastic paper piecer named Verushka Zarate. Her Instagram is Pride and Joy Quilting. She asked the sculptor if she could make a quilt depicting his statue, and she did, and it's incredible.
Look at this. Look at that face. I mean, oh my gosh, I just can't even imagine doing something like that. But wait, there's more.
But then
wait, because then there's more.
It is two-sided.
Look at this. I just cannot even.
It's incredible.
So how big was her quilt? How big
I
was
knew
this?
you were gonna ask
me that. Okay. Well, it wasn't 10 feet tall,
No.
right? Okay, good. The poor woman would have
No.
struggled with all those paper pieces.
I'm not sure how big it was. Generous lap size.
Okay, so good size.
Yeah.
A nice
I took a
size.
video, kind of close up of some of the paper piecing. I will post in the comments.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But it was just,
It
it was amazing to see
that,
in real
right?
life. Just
Oh,
the amount of work. I think
Oh,
she
no
said it took
kidding.
her 4 years to finish.
wow.
Yeah, it was just
Wow.
so. Yeah, going to
So-
QuiltCon, there's booths, there's so many fun people, and then the quilts, and it's very inspiring.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
sometime she'll take me with her. She might. She might put me in a wheelchair and haul me around. You never know about my friend Erin. You never know. But I asked Erin to bring some of the things along with that she found,
Yeah.
some treasures
So
that she
yeah,
found.
a lot of shopping
A lot of
was done. One of the things I
Wow.
hadn't seen, I've seen it online, but I hadn't ever seen it in real
for
life.
real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
is this jelly vinyl, and we
are going to get some. I found some. Erin brought some in and showed it to me. I hope they can hear us because we forgot to put on microphones.
I think we're fine.
But we should be fine. And if you can't hear us, maybe lip read. Or maybe you don't really want to hear us. Sometimes I just babble. But anyway, yeah, we're excited.
Yeah,
And
it's
this
so
comes in.
soft, and it's just fun to work with.
So it wasn't hard to sew on it?
No,
Did it stick to your machine?
no.
Oh, nice. And look how pretty. Can y'all see this? So she not only used the vinyl, she used cork as well. And look at the beautiful zipper. Look at all of that. It's fun to touch.
It is.
It's really fun to touch.
And you don't have to finish the inside
because
seams.
it's not going to unravel.
Right, yeah.
Nice. And it's not so thick. Like, I made a fanny pack for her. Oh my gosh. I almost broke my sewing machine trying to get through all those
All the
thicknesses of the cork.
Yeah.
But this doesn't feel thick like that. This is a nice weight. So I feel like it's going to hold up well. I don't feel like it's going to get holes and stuff in it. So I'm going to get some in, and I'm looking forward
It was fun to
trying
work
it.
with.
Yeah. Did you have to use a special needle?
I didn't.
Okay,
No.
so what did you use? Just like an 80
I
or
think
you, an 80? Nice. It's beautiful. I love. Erin makes the funnest bags. Oh my gosh, I just keep telling her she's make me some bags. I keep trying to make her. Look at that.
They were
how
all
pretty
sold out
that
of the
is.
red vinyl when I.
Oh, so you couldn't make me one?
because
Okay.
you don't want that purple.
No, probably not. I'm gonna put on one purple. We know how Fran feels about purple. And pink's for sissies, so there you go. But this is beautiful.
So that was a fun find.
So fun. I love it.
One of my favorite booths is the Modern American Vintage booth. Chris makes
Oh.
quilting tools, and his clappers are
Oh my gosh.
amazing.
I'm gonna hold these up over here. Can y'all see those?
And I will link his website too.
Yeah, you should. Oh my goodness.
This is one of the first ones I bought several years ago, but since then he has really
stepped up. Look at this.
he's gotten
Look at that. Well,
yeah, he's very creative,
and and this is exactly what you hope to do in your journey, whatever craft you're doing. You hope to get better, right? I mean, to me, these are absolutely beautiful. I told Erin you could do some serious damage with this thing. They might not let you on an airplane with this, Erin. So
No,
I'd be
I
careful.
wouldn't think so.
Put this in your checked bag. So this is, what do you use this for, Erin?
a point turner.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so. Look at. I'm gonna get up really close. Look
Yeah,
at
the
that.
wood is beautiful.
Oh
They're
my
just
gosh.
it's functional art.
Yes,
is what it is.
And you know what? If I have to undo a seam and I've got this in my, maybe I wouldn't be so grouchy.
Make you a little bit, yeah.
I don't
Bring a
know.
little bit of joy.
Well, you're still unpicking, but you're doing it with a beautiful tool. These are amazing, though. I mean, I wonder how much time. And I love that these are weighted. This is a nice heavy clapper. It's beautiful. Y'all know what you use a clapper for? Tell them, Erin. Tell them.
to flatten seams.
Just flatten seams.
When you press your seam and then you set one on top, it kind of absorbs the heat, but keeps weight on it, so it makes them so much more flat.
It really does. Yeah. It does a beautiful job. And this one is so pretty. Do you know what kind of wood that is?
No.
Beautiful.
He puts notes. He labels all of them to tell you what kind of wood. So I have them at home, but
I love how he wrapped around the points. Oh, yeah.
That was a hot booth.
Look at that! Look at that beautiful wood that's on there. Oh my gosh! Is it okay if you go home without these?
Definitely not.
Oh,
no.
I have a bag over there. I was thinking they could maybe
fit in,
jump right into.
So it was one of the first booths I went to the first day because I wanted to see this most selection.
Sure.
So then I had to carry this around all day.
And it's heavy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that might have been a mistake, but
oh no, it wasn't.
I'm glad
what you got.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you ever get bored, you can play checkers on it.
It was very hard to make a decision of one.
Yeah, because this is just absolute. And you know his points on that. I'm just. It's beautiful. He did a really good job. So, what were some of your other favorite booths? Who else did you meet there?
Oh my gosh, all of the Ruby Star girls. That was fun to see them all,
and they were all dressed up, weren't they?
Of course.
Of course they were. They're fun ladies, aren't they? They're such fun ladies and so creative. Oh my gosh, they're.
There was a lot. I think I'm still. I mean, it was a month ago, and I'm still kind of digesting the whole
everything
experience.
that was there.
Yeah.
So, how many days is it?
It's Thursday through Sunday.
Okay. Nice. So, plenty of time to. It's not like a 2-day thing where you're feeling like, oh,
you need 2 days to shop and then 2 days to look at all the quilts.
and then another 2 days just to look at what you got while you were shopping, right?
Yeah.
Digest all of it.
Well, speaking of shopping,
should we tell them about what's coming? We're so excited. So, I know we've talked about this before, but we're going to tell you again because do you know what? Today is April Fool's Day, and this is no April Fool's.
It's Shop Hop Month.
It's Shop Hop Month.
Here.
I gotta get busy getting more stuff ordered in. But don't worry, I ordered in 1,000 of my village bags, so if I get nothing else, I didn't really order 1,000. I only ordered 100. I gotta call Tony today.
Did you fat finger a 0?
No, I did it on the phone with him.
Oh.
You know, I didn't fat finger. I know Donna said to me, Mom, did you do that last week while you were sick? And I said, no, I did not. I don't know why I got 1,000 of our store bags, but I mean, they're amazing bags.
You better start kidding.
I get 1,000?
Yeah.
You get 1,000. Big kits, because those are our big bags. Yeah, and then he didn't send me all that I ordered of the other 2 sizes. Tony might have been smoking something that day we were talking. I don't know. I'm going to have to call him today and ask him, Tony, I got 1,000. I've never, did you not question that? I've never ordered that many before. In all the years I've ordered.
You're set.
No, for life, man. You better hope I live long enough to sell.
You will.
Okay, because I'm pretty army. But, okay, back to Shop Hop. We're really excited about Shop Hop this year. It's going to be so much fun. And you know what? I should invite Miss Dolly Parton to come to our store. I'm sure she would drop everything. Right? I'm sure she would drop everything and just come right on out here because we are honoring her. And she is such a giving, amazing.
Yes.
I have to say, when we picked what our theme was for this year and I was in the car on my way home, it just jumped into my head and I'm like, okay, I need it to be an artist that's people my age and younger people would all know.
Everyone knows her.
Everybody knows Dolly. And oh my gosh, her 9 to 5 song. Do you know who all she sang that with? Do you even know? Pitbull. Pitbull.
I did not know that.
Pitbull. I'm going to have them all on my playlist. I'm going to play those over and over and over again. But Pitbull, Kelly Clarkson. Who were some of the other ones that I was listening to? Yeah, she's done a duet with a lot of artists with 9 to 5 is still an icon. So that's, I gotta find me a blonde wig though.
Yes.
And I don't want one of those $1.95 ones because the hair falls out and it's always in your face. And you look like a ratted mess by the end of the first day.
You might need to splurge.
Maybe I should just email Miss Dolly and ask if I could borrow one of her wigs for our special evening. I'm sure she'd send me one.
Yeah.
I'll just ask her to bring it with her when she comes.
Yes.
Which special day would you like to come for, Miss Dolly? And we'll make it happen for you.
Can you imagine?
I would lose my stuff. I'm just saying. It would be pretty amazing. It would be pretty amazing. But she really is an amazing woman. She is so generous. I mean, that woman, she does so many charity things. She has done amazing things, not only for her family, but her community.
Her book program.
Is that not amazing? Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
It is incredible. And I love when you know someone that has come from very humble beginnings that pays it forward, that gives to others, that's not like, oh, I'm just going to hoard all of this. I'm going to keep all of this to myself because, no, you know, I don't like amusement parks, but I think it'd be fun to go to Dollywood. Don't you think it would be kind of fun? Yeah. Anyway, we're so excited. So April 25th through May 3rd, except for Sunday. We're not open on Sunday because everybody needs a day of rest.
It's a busy week.
It's a real busy week. We party hardy all week long. We have so much fun. We have a really fun thing planned this year for kind of a little extra prize that we're doing. Should I tell you?
Do I even know? I don't even know.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I'll tell everybody. Okay, so I have a lot, not all of, but I have a lot of the past shop hop quilts that we have done.
Oh.
So over here in our lovely new area, we're going to hang a bunch of those quilts. We're going to do a contest. We're going to have people send us in a picture of a quilt that they have done. Any one of them, not all of them, any one of them that they have done, send that in to us for a great prize.
I like that.
I know, won't it be
That's fun?
Yeah, like I said, I don't have all of them, but from as long back as I can remember, and let's see, we've been doing this, I think this one might be our 24th year of doing Shop Hop. So I look around at our little group when we get together for our meetings, and there are only 3 of us left that started out doing this. So Cornwagon, Quilts, etc., and us. And so we were talking at our last meeting about, well, next year's got to be amazing because it's our silver. Ooh, 25. So we're going to have to do something really amazing next year. But we were kind of talking about it, and we were trying to remember all the past quilts and everything because I was telling them what we were going to do. And I did not make the first one, but I think I've made every one since then. I might not still have them. I might have given some of them away. But I'm going to dig through my quilts and see just how many I have. Will you come over and help me so that if I fall in some of that stuff that you saw?
Since I've been in there.
You've been in there now. You could come and help me. And I could, So I'm pretty excited about that.
I would love to get lost in there. Yeah.
Well, it's easy to do. But the theme for this year is Ride the Radio Waves. And I know we've already talked about this before. In fact, Liz and I even sang to people before all of these songs that are on here. So I'm not going to do that to them again today and hurt their ears. But there's some fun ones. Cornwagon is the Beatles. K&H is the Monkees. My girlfriend's quilt shop is Jackson 5. Quilter's Attic is the Rat Pack. Oh gosh, one of our ladies in there goes, well, I don't even know who the Rat Pack is. I'm like, oh, be quiet. You're not that young. You should know. Everybody knows some people from the Rat Pack. I said, stop rubbing it in our face that you're so much younger than the rest of us. Quilted Beehive is Huey Lewis in the News. Take Me Out to the Ball Game is So and Save. We Are Dolly Parton. 9 to 5. We have to practice my words. Quilts, etc. is Jimmy Buffett. They are going to have so much fun with that. Parrot heads. They're going to have so. I asked Pat if I could come down for a margarita. And? Because 5 o'clock somewhere, she said, well, we might have some fake ones. And I said, no, I want a real one. If I'm going to come down for a margarita, I don't want a fake one. American Quilting is Material
When you're done
Girl.
with your 9 to 5, you've got to go.
I got to go have a margarita because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. and Pine Needles are the Beach Boys. So it's really going to be fun. And all of these stores work really, really hard to put this on. And it is a huge party, you guys. We have so much fun. I know some stores do games. You know, it's just kind of all up to the stores, but we really like to have a good time at our store, so we kind of go all out. So yeah. Anyway, we hope that you will come and join us for that because it's really going to be fun. So yeah, and great prizes. So if you go and pick up a ticket, whether it's in Logan at my girlfriend's or at Cornwagon, you pick up a ticket from one of the other places. Maybe it's not a ticket. It might be a form. I can't remember. Anyway, you pick that up at one store and you drop it off at the other one, and you're entered in for a $250 gift certificate prize. And I think it's 10 $25 ones that you can spend at any of the stores.
That's great.
That's a really great prize. And then each store will have a fat quarter bundle of 25 fat quarters, $250 gift certificate to their store, $100 gift basket, and you know, everybody's gonna get a pattern. Our quilt turned out kind of good. It's at my friend Renee's house. She's gonna take pictures for me, so we can get those all printed up and everything. So everyone gets a free pattern, and there's some really good ones this year.
There are.
They really stepped up their. I mean, everybody. There's some beautiful quilt. I mean, and they're not all quilts, but it's a really fun year. I brought the patterns back and showed all my girls here, and the stores have done a really great job, so we're pretty excited about this. So so we hope you will come and join us for that. And
yes.
Well, you know, we're going to talk about it every single week from now until then, because as it gets
well,
closer,
that's only like 3 more weeks.
You shut your mouth, Erin. I'm not ready. Erin. So, oh my gosh, so I'm trying to get the second Saturday off. I gotta get it done because, you know, next week is the April 2nd Saturday, and then I'm gonna be gone for May because we finish Shop Hop on Saturday. On Monday, I jump on a plane, go to Denver, then Donna and I go to Chicago Tuesday to go to H&H, a quilt market, and then I'll be gone for 2nd Saturday in May. So you'll have to help Miss Liz. Did she ask you yet?
I've been hiding from her.
Have you? I don't blame you, because I would hide too, but you're going to need to be that A-team again, girl. So I'll be gone in May, so I feel like I've got to get that done. And then come June is the big reveal.
It's busy.
I feel like I need all of this stuff done before Shop Hop starts. Plus I have 2 big quilt samples at home I'm trying to get.
Only 2?
Well, 2 that I want to get done before Shop Hop. I took her in my sewing room, you guys, so now she knows everything. I have 2 all the dirty secrets, all the big messes. So but so there are 2 that I'm hoping to really hope. One is almost finished. I'm really close on the one. The other one I haven't even started. It's another big one. But it's okay. If I don't get it done before then, I'll get it done later on, and everybody will see it. To put in some of our 1,000 big bags.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's craziness. That's crazy. Well, I think we have blabbered. I have blabbered long enough, and I really appreciate you being here and helping me today.
Of course.
I can't set all of this stuff up.
I wish I were on a beach in Mexico, but...
With Liz, me too. I asked her if I could go.
Did she say no?
Well, not in so many words, but she looked at me a little.
You should have asked Ren.
Oh, Ren would have taken me.
He would have said yes.
He would have said yes. He'd have said, yeah, come on, Fran. You come with us. I'll take you, Fran. Anyway, we hope that they're having an amazing time. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. It's warm. She's got her lovely family there with her, so I'm sure they're having a great time. But we hope you guys all have a great week. We hope you have some time to get some sewing or whatever done you want. And, you know, I'd like to say enjoy the weather because we're spring, but
next week it looks better.
Does it look better next week? Okay, because this week looked a little...
We're going to make it through this week.
Little spotty here and there. But it's okay. I keep telling myself, well, we need the moisture.
It's true.
I'm really getting tired of telling myself that, though. But it is true. But the mountains look beautiful. They've got a fresh dust. Oh, my goodness. So last night, Julie and I went...
done.
Well, no, I changed my mind. We're not quite done. Just a minute. I have one more thing to say, and then we could be done. So last night, Heidi left a little early because she wasn't feeling great yesterday. So when Julie and I went to leave. So I walked to the post office about 4:30, and it was windy out, but it was okay. Julie and I went to leave, and oh my goodness, over to the northwest, the sky was black. I mean, black, and it was rolling in really quickly. So there was lightning flashing out all over the place, and so I'm driving home.
Holy hail.
Holy hail! So I'm driving home, and I get down by the 7-Eleven, and it starts just sprinkling a little bit. I get to my house, which isn't that far from there. By the time I pulled into my garage, got out of my car, hail! The whole hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounded like it was trying to come in my front door.
Yep.
The whole ground was covered. It hailed like crazy. You know, hail hurts when it hits you.
But at least we don't have the golf
sometimes
ball.
we do. We've had that sometimes. But
Not
yesterday
the
wasn't.
dent your car kind.
Yeah,
have
we
we?
have. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't remember. I think you were in Arizona that year when we got it.
Maybe
Because
so.
there were all kinds of cars.
There was
we'd
the
see.
earthquake year,
The
COVID
earthquake,
year,
COVID,
big hail year.
big hail, holy hail, all that stuff.
Hail.
Holy hail. Now I really am done. So we hope you all have a great week this week. Do something fun for yourself. Be kind to each other, and we'll see you again next Tuesday. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining.